Georgia Gridiron Gang is here.
Come on now, shout it.
Tune in.
And you better not lose.
Georgia Gridiron Gang.
Keep that same energy.
Welcome to the Georgia Gridiron Podcast. Come on in and have a seat.
Where's the wizard?
Daddy, can you take a football game?
Prove it on Friday.
This is getting messy.
In what?
Let me go hit my supplies before we get started.
Oh yeah, they got a chance. It's a snowball chance.
It's Thursday. B.S. Rollins, Esquire.
Tune in.
And you better not lose.
Gang.
Good
It's
evening.
Wednesday.
Good evening, everybody. How
Hey
you doing?
y'all. Hey y'all.
What's happening? What's happening? It's Wednesday. We got football on TV right now, and we finna kick butt in Europe.
I'm excited. I am excited. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm kind of out of my element. Um, Not on my usual equipment, but let me get to it. What's going on, Mr. Hurst? So glad you decided to join us tonight. Obadiah, how you doing, friend? What's going on, GGP, TCC checking in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sixth grade TCC versus Colquitt, 8-0 TCC. So what you're saying is that's a premonition for what's going to happen on Friday too, Mr. Hurst?
It's
Hey,
gonna
I
be a good
guess
one
so.
for sure.
Oh
Yeah, it
yeah,
is.
it's
It's
going.
gonna be. Hey, as the old folks like to say, it's gonna be a barn burner.
Or as, in the words of Don Cornelius, it's gonna be a stone gas, honey.
Not dog Cornelia. Ooh, we going back to the Soul Train days, girl.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm
ooh.
aging. I'm aging myself, honey.
Yeah, don't feel bad. I'm aging myself too because I said the name of the show. So don't feel bad.
What's going on, Mr. Pace? What's happening, friend? Welcome, 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 Mr. Garrett. Welcome, welcome to the podcast. Tunes checking in. Y'all be safe going down there to Savannah. Y'all play Benedictine. I know. Best of luck to you, Mr. Hurt.
Man,
Mr.
they
Hurt said,
yeah, they
"Yup."
gonna need it.
You never know. One thing about it, like I said, Tunes is from what I've witnessed, they're a very disciplined team. Was
Of
as
course.
Benedictine is. So
Yes.
it might be more competitive than a lot of people think. And I will tell you this also. I don't know if I said this before, Mr. Garrett, but somebody I know, he's a referee, and he told me that the Toombs County kids are some of the most mannerable children he's ever had the pleasure of refereeing. So that's a testament to your program. So just pass that
Well,
along.
Jet, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Ask away.
Um, and this is what they call in media a tease.
Oh, I like teas.
Oh Lord.
I'm sure you do. But uh, how many? How? What do you think the margin of the margin of victory would be between whoever wins that game? What kind of margin of victory do you think will happen?
Between Benedictine and Toombs,
Yeah.
mm, 17 maybe.
Okay. All right.
What you think?
I'm getting to it later. I'm gonna talk about it after. I'm gonna talk about it after the wizard do his predictions.
Okay, okay. Mr.
That's why.
Green, go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry,
No,
friend.
I was just saying. I was just saying that's why it's called what the media calls a tease.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, you know what I like to say. I am what? Not a prognosticator.
Prognosticator.
We
Amen.
got
So
you on
that's
that.
So that's just my feeling. I could be totally wrong. AC Green is in the house. He says Thompson Town checking in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let us know how you think your team will do this year, Mr. Green. Someone told me that Thompson is a little young this year, but tell me. Oh yeah, your scrimmage game was canceled too. But based on what you've heard and what you've seen, you got a little intel around Thompson. I'm sure. Let us know what you think. What's going on, sis? Ebony Butts. Finally, the best football podcast is back. Hey, my good people. Hope everyone is doing well. We are. I don't know if we're doing as well as you, ma'am. You got them babies out the house. You don't know how to act, do you?
Listen, and she done had a great day today.
Ooh,
I'm
she
surprised.
tell me so.
Surprised
That
she
was
wasn't busy and she actually tuned in. I'm just saying, hey, it is what it is, though. I understand.
I'm
Get
so
out of
glad to
people
see.
business, mate.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, if you're meal chasing, you're meal chasing. That's your business. I ain't putting it out there.
he's so
Hey, ain't
messy.
nothing wrong with the chase now. Never mind.
It's all ain't. It's all ain't.
What's going on, Mr. O'Neil Combs? How you doing, friend? It's been a long time no see. Ware County is here. What's up, everybody? Had to find y'all again. Didn't you know y'all changed the name? Yeah, there's
Man, wait, man, where you been?
A little
yeah,
lost in the sauce. I think it's still a couple of 'em a little lost in the sauce, but it's all right. We'll
that's
have them out here by the time the season ends.
that's right. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and we're so glad that you found us. What's going on, Mr. Nicholson? Go Mary Persons Bulldogs. Uh, let's see, Mr. Wembley, how you doing, friend? He said, "What's going on, panel members? I've been waiting all summer for y'all. Thank God football is back." Yes, sir. We actually been back for a minute, for what, about a month or two. We've
Yeah.
been back,
Since since July.
but we are so glad that you found us and that you have joined us.
And
Uh,
I'm loving all the love. We appreciate it,
I
guys. I
know
mean,
it.
y'all
I
are so
know.
awesome today.
Yes. Mr. Ferguson, Lincoln County checking in. What do y'all expect? Y'all expect to get back to the state championship this year? Mr. Ferguson, let us know. What's going on, Mr. Jeremy Williams? Thirsty? You have a question from Mr. Williams? He said you got your pinatas ready, don't you?
Uh, yeah, I keep them things on deck, man. I can't even sit up here and lie. You know, I keep them things on deck, ready to go. I make them things over the summer just in case and be prepared. Okay, you
I'm
ain't
gonna
got
need
to
you.
get ready if you stay ready.
Oh my
uh,
God.
I'm gonna need you to get another hobby.
Right.
Uh, Mr. Okay, Mr.
Hey,
Dominic, you have
look,
confused.
I can't just, hey, look, I cannot discuss my hobbies as y'all say.
Okay.
Yep. Leave
Uh,
that
James Don.
alone.
Yes, yes. We don't know. That ain't nobody business. Mr. Dominic, James Dominic the fourth. Welcome. You have confused me, sir. He said Thomas County in the house. So we a Thomas County Central fan now, Mr. Dominic. Get me up to speed. Now, at one point I thought it was Colquitt, then I thought it was Milton, then at one point I thought it was Lee. Now it's Thomas County. Let me know where you. Let me know what happened over the season. Interesting. But either way, we are so glad that you found the podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mr. Reddick, how you doing, my buddy? He said, "Good evening, my dear friends. Just got done training. All right, all right. Training the next group of high school stars." Mr. Benjamin, Southwest DeKalb. I expect some good things from Southwest DeKalb this year, Mr. Benjamin. He says, "Happy Wednesday, fam. Hope all is well. Sitting back enjoying the show. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to you as
real,
well." I said,
real fast. Southwest Cab got a nice little game on Saturday. I'm
"You gonna
trying
slide
my
through?"
best. I'm trying my best to be there to witness that thing in person.
Okay.
So, Mr. Benjamin, hold on. It, is Benjamin a coach or a fan? I forgot.
I think he's a fan.
Okay, so Mr. Benjamin, this is what I'm gonna tell you. If I do show up and you see somebody in a black shirt and a black and white trucker hat that say, Georgia Gridiron Game podcast on it, come holler at me. It's gonna be Thursday. I'm gonna be in the house. I'm gonna be at Godfrey Stadium. Come holler at me.
Lord. Mr. Ferguson says the goal is for Lincoln County to be playing in December. All right, I hear you, Mr. Ferguson. What's going on, Nick Fletcher? Slightly late. What's good, my people? What's good with you? What's good with you, friend? And speaking of slightly late, I just want to inform everybody that we no longer start at 7-ish. We start at 7:30. So yes, Mr. Fletcher, you were slightly late, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Cause
And
we
we
pushed
gotta
it back.
add
Go ahead.
7 p.m. sharp.
7:30 p.m.
30
sharp.
I
p.m.
mean
So,
seven
yeah.
thirty p.m. sharp. My bad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna start on the dot.
Now
7:30 on the
Friday,
dot. Yeah.
yeah. Now Friday night, 11ish.
11ish. Yeah.
Ain't no
But
telling where we driving from on Friday.
Mondays and Wednesdays,
Right.
you ain't driving too far, Thursday. You just know.
Exactly.
You know who you trying to fool, sir. You ain't one thing you ain't gonna do is get on the road like that.
Oh,
You
oh,
gonna go.
oh, 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 trust me. I can't, I will now.
Ah, okay. Mr. Dominic says he's part of the
Hey, wait. I know that's fucking right. Let me go
okay.
get my supplies so I can join the party. Be right back.
I need
Yeah,
to find
hey,
out where
hey,
yo is
hey,
because
Greg.
I don't need.
Hey, girl, hold on. Hey, girl, it's a 50. Hey, we got a 50 piece in the bag. There's some tequila, some yak, some rum, some vodka, some gin, and some whiskey bourbon back there. Cause hey, go get what you want. Pour your own
Yeah,
troubles back there.
yak me. I'll be back. Don't slang the lack too hard.
Bet.
Congratulations. Yeah, one second, congratulations, but I'm gonna keep moving. Uh, um, James says that he's part of the touchdown club at Thomas County, and y'all better get to the Thomas County game early because it will be packed out. I'm sure it will. Mr. Britt, how are you, friend? Valdosta fan checking in. He says, Happy Wednesday, y'all. Always looking forward to talking with you all. I'm here at home recovering from surgery. I don't wish you a speedy recovery. I wish you a complete recovery. If speedy doesn't mean complete, I don't want you to heal fast if it's not going to be beneficial to you. I want you to have a complete healing. So whatever time that takes, that's what I want. Um
Facts on
and
that.
and I'm so glad that you were able to come through your surgery. Obadiah said he'll take some whiskey, y'all.
Hey, it's in the back. Go on to the back and get what you want. We got lemon. I know, for the wings today. Well, we're gonna every show we always gonna have lemon pepper. We're gonna have some mild. We're gonna have some hot, and we're gonna have some lemon pepper loose back there. All right, so go on
Well,
back
you
there and get
know,
and do what you do.
we get fancy. We'll put some honey hot or some garlic parmesan.
That's on
D'Angelo,
Friday. That's on
what's
Friday. That's on Friday. That's on Friday.
excuse me?
I
He
ain't stopping by.
spoken.
Look. Now I got look. We got the contract with Magic City. I'm gonna swing by and pick it up and make sure it's in the back ready to go for the lower listener.
Yes, we definitely do that. We've been there before. D'Angelo, what's going on? Friend? He said, hey, y'all, long as the wings come from
Hey,
King Wings
hey,
or Boulder Crest. Hmm.
hey, Jess, you move. Jess, you moving around?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Can you not hear me?
Hold on.
I
Hold
hear
on. Say something again.
something.
Yeah, it's out. Yeah, I don't know if it's you or me, but you sound broken up.
You sound broken up as well. I don't know what it is. Hello? Can you hear me now?
Away from your device.
Hello?
Oh,
Can you hear me?
yeah, we hear you, but you're breaking up though. Still.
You're breaking up as well, sir. On
Oh,
my end. So I don't know what happened. I haven't moved.
well, listeners, how we sound to y'all right now? Cause it sounds like we having some technical
They
difficulties. I don't
say
know if it's
it's
me or Jess.
they say it's me. So what I'll do is I'll come in. Can you hear me now?
Nah, you might want to hold on. You on Wi-Fi or you on your signal?
I'm on my signal. I told you I'm out of pocket. I don't have my computer with me. But
Oh, yeah.
let me log out and come back in.
Okay.
R2D2.
I know, right? Okay. I just wanted to make sure so it is just breaking up. So with that being said, so tonight on tonight's program goes as follows. Y'all know we're gonna talk football. We're gonna talk about what Clark Central just did to Parkview in the Corky Kill, of course. Definitely want to talk about Marietta playing the NFL team, high school team over in Europe. And the Wizards gonna come on later on tonight, give us his predictions. Keep in mind he does have his pick'ems out. They came out Tuesday. He told me today that I ain't gonna say he told me, but he texted me today and told me that his predictions will be out tonight after the show. They're going to be previewed live on the show, and then after the show, they'll be posted on the website. So you guys feel free to share that as you want to from our page. Um, and then after the Wizard gets done, we're gonna talk about what's coming up on Friday.
Okay, okay. Well, let's get into it.
Let's rock with it. So Clark Central and Parkview played just wrapped up about 15 minutes ago in the Corky Care. Clark Central blanketed Parkview 34-0. I don't know if that's a good sign for Clark Central or poor showing by Parkview because I really don't see either team. This is just myself, making noise in their respective division. That's just it.
So let me ask you this, because of course, those are two teams I don't know very much about.
Mhm.
Going into this match, who I could get shoot, you can't really say on paper because they hadn't played anybody. Who was who was the favorite to win out of this matchup?
So from my research that I did, the favorite going into this game was Clark Central. All
Okay.
right. Clark Central was favored to win by a touchdown. Oh, it was Pebblebrook. My bad. I don't know why I keep saying Parkview,
Okay. Okay.
but regardless though, the thing was watching this game. I mean, don't get me wrong. Clark Central, they look good. They executed very well throughout the game. But
Hmm.
that damn that daggone Pebblebrook just couldn't get anything going. They couldn't get any type of momentum going throughout this game. They couldn't build any momentum. They couldn't get key stops when it was required for them to get one. So yeah, they put themselves out there like that. So um I'm looking forward to this next game coming up though. Kell and McKeachin.
Okay.
That's the game I'm looking forward to.
Hey,
It's
hey,
Kell
real
and
quick. Hey,
McKeachin. I got it. I
check.
got it. I got it. I see it.
Okay.
I see it.
Okay.
Kell and McKeachin. I look forward to that coming up. I think that's going to be a good game. That's going to, a good game to actually sit down, pay attention to, and watch and be interested.
Okay.
So, but I mean, Pebblebrook, Clark Central, what you expect? Nobody expected either one to be in the Corky Care. So it
And
is what it is.
I would say here they are.
Yeah. But yes, Clark Central was predicted to win the game by one score. They ended up winning the game by 5 scores. So take it for what it is.
Okay. And what time does the next game start?
The next game should be starting in about 15 minutes, say 8:05, 8:10.
Okay.
So how
Stephen
do I
Tate
sound
says,
now?
"Good evening, guys." Sorry, sis.
That's okay. I just want to know how I sound now.
You
I'm
find
still
you
A
breaking
sound
up.
whole,
perfect now.
whole lot
Okay.
better.
I don't understand because I was still. Anyway, it's okay. Um, but I'm back, guys, and y'all keep it moving. Don't let me y'all had great chemistry. Don't let me stop the
No,
flow.
sis. I'm not you.
Yes, you
And you
are.
don't and you don't want both of us on supplies running this thing.
Oh shoot, I
Girl,
forgot
girl, I
about
about to
that.
say, ain't no telling what's gonna happen and what's gonna be
I,
said.
I forgot who I was dealing with. Okay, let me go. Okay, last thing you wrote was about Stephen Tate. So you said hello to him. Pebblebrook, I guess, is who's playing.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. I messed up and said Parkview. It was actually Pebblebrook.
Pebblebrook won by
Yeah.
5 scores.
No, Clark Central beat Pebblebrook by 5 scores, 37-0.
Oh, well,
Pebblebrook got no reason playing in the Corky Care. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, pretty much. Okay, so what's going on, Mr. Watkins? How are you? I don't know if you've spoken before, but this is the first time I'm seeing you. So, welcome to the podcast, Doherty versus Sumter. That should be a pretty good game on the 28th. Mr. Nicholson says Jackson is on the clock. I'm glad I'm glad I sound better, Obadiah. D'Angelo said then Clark Central is Athens. That's crazy considering most of the metro schools are playing in it. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing
Oh,
though. Hold on, Jay. I got something to say that. I got something to say on it. It's not just Metro Atlanta schools playing. We got some Middle Georgia schools playing in the Corky Care also this year.
who Hoko and who?
Hoko, it just Hoko and let me see who else we got. I know we got. I think Hoko is tomorrow or Saturday. One Hoko is tomorrow. Is Saturday, I think. Yeah, but when you get down to it, it is kind of. I'm not gonna say diverse and spread it out. I'm not gonna lie. As a high school football fan, I would love to see more South Georgia schools in the Corky Care so they can put their talent on display on national TV for the state to see. It's just a matter of where are you guys trying to play? Because you're going to have to come up north. You're going to play somewhere up north. Do you want to put the game at the Benz? Do you want to put the game at Center Park Stadium, i.e. Georgia State Stadium? Where do you want to play the game? Because 9 times out of 10, now I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, the game is not gonna be played down south.
Well, yeah,
So
true.
I would, I mean, who was it? It was
Georgia
either
State would be
Valdosta or
probably
Lamb.
the best, but Georgia State wouldn't be bad. Because it's never mind. It is hot as hell,
Hmm.
but it would be. I would rather play at Georgia State in August as opposed to December. I don't guess it matters. Hell, they're both extreme. Don't listen to me.
No, I agree with you. I mean, me personally, if I was a high school coach, high school AD, and me and the coaches sitting around talking, considering the course of care. Let's get us a game in the bins so our kids can have that experience of playing in the bins at least once in their high school career. Because the only other way to get there is to get to the state title game.
Yeah. D'Angelo says it used to be the South versus the North, and then it just faded into metro schools. And
Well,
Mr. Shich, go ahead.
I'm not gonna say that. I think that's the perception. I think it came down to the travel costs early on in the season for a South Georgia team to play in the Cork and Care because we all understand. Because I think everybody that knows us and follows us knows my feeling about Cork and Care. I don't like them, especially if you're playing at the Benz or Georgia State Stadium, because you got to sell a certain number of tickets. If you don't, then you got to come out of pocket for those tickets that were given to you. Because if they give you, let's say, 5,000 tickets and you only sell two, the booster club and the football program got to come out of pocket for those other 3,000 tickets. That's why I
Mm,
don't like Corky Kick. But Houston County playing West Forsyth on December 21st. That's the furthest we going south.
mm.
But
Let's
I'm
see.
not gonna lie, for South Georgia teams, just for exposure throughout the state, come to the Corky Kale. Get it set up to where you're willing to play a primetime game at 8 o'clock on TV in the bins.
Well, don't they have to be invited?
Dude, trust me on this. TCC ain't got no problem being invited. A Valdosta got has no issues coming. Cold Quit, just the name itself, they should come up. Hell, Peach County is a prominent blue collar team in Georgia high school football. It's no issue for them to come up and play. It's just a matter of who's willing to do it and accept what comes with it.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that comes with it. So that's why I say Middle South Georgia teams, talk to the ADs talk to your football coaches. Hey, do you want to try and do this next year to give our players, our team, our program exposure on the state level, which could extend to the national level through highlights and whatnot? Because that's all it takes. So, like I say, we haven't had the last team from the South we had was either Valdosta or Loudon that played in it.
Wow. Okay, my comment. See, that's why I don't like being on this doggone phone. I missed some comments. Um, let's see. The end. Okay, let's see. Mr. Shield says Peachtree Sports Network is seen statewide. What's going on, Dwayne Little? Brooks County in the house. I say Brooks County in the house. I now watch your mouth. Okay. Um, now I want to come back up. This is ridiculous. I don't like this. I hope you feel better, Mr. Nichols. I'm glad you're feeling better, Mr. Nicholson. He had a terrible sinus infection. I hate those. I really do. D'Angelo said TCC has played every year at the Dome. Played every year at the Dome in the '90s. They even played at Marist one year. Good evening, Marquise Myrick. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Mr. Ferguson, thank you so much. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad that you're glad that I'm back. I'm glad that you're still here too. Let me go back. Mr. Allen, help.
I just hold on. I disagree with Mr. Ferguson. And
Okay.
the reason I'm disagreeing with Mr. Ferguson is when he looks
Why
at
you
that
highlighting
date.
comments I ain't got to though? But go ahead.
Oh, I thought you did. Oh, I thought that was the comment you was on. I'm
No,
sorry.
that's supply. No, that's supply shit. But keep going.
No, that's me highlighting these comments. I'm okay. But when you look up, matter of fact, I'm gonna put it up on the screen for y'all. I'm gonna put it up on the screen so everybody can see what I'm looking at. When you say small schools, right? You can't say that this year because of the schools that are playing. Because if they were not playing in Corky Cam, nobody in the state of Georgia gives a flying hoot about a Dunwoody. Nobody in the state of Georgia is giving a flying hoot about a Decatur right now,
Oh,
playing in the court because they're not bringing that any type of dominance or could be dominance to Georgia high school football right now.
well, let me ask you this: do you think the Corky Keller's gotten too big? Do you think they need to downscale it if they've got a whole bunch of teams nobody cares about,
I
and they're
really,
not willing to go south?
I do. I think Corky Kell should scale it back and only start it. Corky Kell last week should have happened this week
Hmm.
because Corky Kell should have had happened week one of the GHSA. Technically, week one of GHSA starts today, not last week. But you're penalized, but everybody's penalizing teams for what happened last week already. But this is the official start of the GHSA this week. Because when you look and you go on the GHSA website, they say, and they telling you up front that the earliest date for a football game is October 21st. In 2 days. Why is Corky Kell playing games last week?
Hmm.
So yes,
Uh,
I think Corky Kell should scale it back and stick to the start of the week of week one and leave it at that. So again, which one of these games catch your interest? Which one of these games is like, ooh, I want to watch that? Don't nobody care about what's going on in the Corky Care tomorrow.
I don't.
Exactly. You're
That
not
wasn't
worried
me.
about, but I'm just saying, these games are not interesting. But when you get to day five, which is uh Saturday I'm sorry, on Friday, these games are interesting. Hebron Christian Carver Atlanta. It gives everybody insight to why Hebron Christian is favored in private. Parkview and Coffee. It's gonna give Middle Georgia an insight to what Coffee
South
is bringing
Georgia.
this South Georgia to what Coffee is bringing this season. Middle Georgia gets to see what Houston County is bringing into the season this year. It's interesting because it's spread it across the state, north, middle, and south. I like this Friday lineup,
Okay. Let me read
but
some of these comments before they get
okay.
backed up. What's going on, Mr. Rocky Hadley? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Brooks County is in the building. Mr. Downey said Colquitt used to go to the Corky Kale every year. Chris Pace, he said Coffee Place Park Week Friday and the Corky Kale at 5. And you just mentioned that that would be an interesting matchup.
Yeah.
Uh, Thirsty, be quiet. Okay, I'm just saying this. I want Doherty at the Corky Kale Classic so badly. Okay. Well, hopefully they'll expand, Mr. Watkins, and they can get more teams from the South. What's going on, Mr. Wright? Hey everyone, Big Peach Way. Yep, yep, yep. Dwayne says Corky Kell is not ideal for South Georgia teams because of the ticket sales, but we can have a South Georgia Classic with a big stadium to do some of the same numbers.
So here's
Possibly.
my question. So here's my question. What stadium in South Georgia can be a neutral site to host a game?
Georgia Southern?
Georgia who? Georgia Southern?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now Georgia Southern Stadium, if I'm not mistaken, is off of what, I-16, right?
It is. You should know that.
Okay. So this is me talking to the ADs and the head football coaches. What is it going to take to make it happen? What is it going to take for you as the AD and the football coach to get a game at Georgia State Stadium for Corky Kell in either 27 or 28?
Well, it doesn't. The way he's saying it doesn't necessarily have to be part of Corky Kale. They can have their own classic, and that's probably going to take a concerted effort between more than one athletic director. And of course, you're going to have to work with Georgia Southern
Georgia
to
State.
make that
Correct.
happen. Georgia Southern to
Now,
make that happen.
let me see. Valdosta State uses one of the high school stadiums down there, right?
No, yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Valdosta State and Valdosta have the same stadium. It's on Valdosta's campus, but yeah,
Okay.
Bazemore High
But
Stadium. Yes.
would South Georgia be willing to go to? I want to say Lagrange. What's that school? Lagrange down that way?
No.
Nah, that's too far out the way. Maybe the
Ware
stadium in
County.
Columbus. I mean,
Where,
okay. My question is, what stadium in the South can hold at least 10,000? Can hold at least, I'm not gonna say 10,000, 12,000 people.
um
High school or college, a stadium in the South that can hold at least 12,000 people.
Georgia's Georgia Southern can. Uh I have to check and see what Savannah's doing.
I'm pretty sure West Georgia can. I don't know about Savannah State. But my thing is,
Um Savannah, they probably have about 10. Fort Valley has about 10. You can get more if you need. Um you could get probably up to 12 in Fort Valley State, but officially it's 10,000. Probably the same with Savannah State as I'm looking at it. Also, what else is down there? Um,
I mean, I'm looking at West Georgia possibly out that way.
Over in
You know,
Carrollton, yes.
yeah. But my thing,
But even with that, listen, well, it's south, but the stadium in Brunswick, the Glen, I think it's Glenn County Stadium.
mhm,
It's a pretty sizable stadium. You could host a classic there. It's just so hot and humid down there. Good
yeah.
lord.
And you know, with you saying that, I was thinking of Benedictine Stadium also. But what I'm getting at is this,
So wait,
and the
I got
re
an answer. I got a true South Georgia stadium because none of them stadiums y'all named is really in the South.
What you got?
Valdosta State cannot hold 12,000, but it can hold 11,249 people.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And Yo is backstage.
So
And
this is
how
what
was
I'm
Bible
getting.
study, sir?
So this is what I'm getting at when I ask that particular question. Because when it comes to a 6A, 7A school, Corky Kell is going to be expecting them to sell 6,000 tickets apiece. If they don't sell those 6,000 tickets, then that school has to fit the book, got to fit the bill for those unsold tickets.
Thirsty.
So,
What
yes,
that's not what Dwayne's saying. You trying
no,
to tie this to Courtney
no,
Kale. He just talking about the
no,
South Georgia team.
I'm with you on that, but I'm speaking. The reason I'm focused on Corky Kell because that's primarily what's going on right now until Friday. Okay. And one of the questions earlier was South team in the Corky Kell. And I'm telling you right now, I understand why why teams in the South do not want to come up here to Atlanta and play in the Corky Kell. It's a logistical nightmare, not only for the team, but also for the fans this early on in the season. I get it. I understand because at the end of the day, the Corky Kell is a money hungry organization that if you don't sell for a 6A, 7A school, you don't sell those 6,000 tickets, you got to pay that bill. And it's too early in the season for those South Georgia teams to pay that bill unless you got a nubs in your booster club.
You know why you think these people in South Georgia ain't got no money?
Cause
They
they
got
I'm
damn
not
plenty.
saying
cause
no,
they
no, no, no,
damn
no, no,
sure
no.
do.
I'm not saying they don't have the money. What I'm saying is I understand it because
Uh,
they make money every Friday night. They got a home game, and I get that they make at least $10,000 every home game down there. I get it, but when you're talking about the first game of the season and the only money you really have in your and I'm talking pro football programs, the only money you have in your hand at that time is if you made it to a state championship game the previous year, you got some of that money in pocket. If not, then you don't. You got dues that the players have paid. You got that money in hand. You have the money that the Booster Club has raised up to that, 4 weeks prior to in hand. So I'm just throwing numbers out there. The average program in South Georgia should have upwards of $30,000 in hand at the going into the first game of the season, right? Now, keep in mind, who's going to pay for the transportation to get these kids up here to Atlanta to play? The program. Who has to ensure who's going to help fans get up here to Atlanta? The program, the school. The money's coming from where? It's going to come out of the AD's pocket or it's going to come out of the football program's pocket.
it all right. All right. Let me get these comments are getting pushed back. Let me read them. Okay.
Okay.
Dwayne said those stadiums y'all naming ain't the South. Okay. Well, they are.
I
They
mean,
just
y'all were naming Savannah, and that's like coastal. That's not really the South. The South would be anything that's
Mike
below y'all.
Mike was naming that because that's all he think. Anything he
No,
said look crazy.
that's
Like
why I asked the question. No, that's why I asked the question. What Give me a college or a high school stadium down in South Georgia that can hold at least 12,000 people.
and the one that I thought about was Georgia. So I can't. That's the first one that I thought about that could hold over 10,000 people. Cause let's think about it. But then you have municipal state like heck, Ware County Stadium holds what 12,000 people. So I mean, there are other stadiums that can do it. And I named the stadium in Brunswick. They hold stuff. But anyway, let me read these comments. Y'all shut up. Um, damn it, I didn't.
see, I don't like that.
Well, he let you come to Bible study. He must do.
I know, right? My ugly ass.
Hey, but at the end of the day, I'm not trying to throw shade on South Georgia. It's just help me understand what stadium down there can hold 12,000. to bring Corky Kell to South Georgia.
Hey, I
Bring the
figured
Peachtree
Everybody.
Network
It
down
don't
there.
have to be
I fig
Corky Kale.
exactly, but I figured it out. See, Mike, you just a South Georgia hater, period. See, TCC shut you up. You hated on them folks for about 3 years. They proved your ass wrong. So now you got to find another route, another means of hating. I get it. I see what you're doing.
Oh, I'm gonna
Okay.
continue to hate on. I'm gonna continue to hate on TCC. That's just me. It is what
Hey,
it is.
matter of fact, just Pat C to grow up and bring their ass down here, and let's see what's gonna happen in
Okay.
in their current state.
All right.
Thomas Thomasville, Thomasville will improve for one. But you trying to get us to play TCC now? Why TCC wasn't trying to play us back then?
Hey,
Cut it
I
out.
don't
We
know.
were,
I'm
because
not a
City
fan
Grove
of the
was
program. I'm just
no City
instigating.
Grove. No, City Grove was coming down south. The further south we went to, what? Who we played? Valdosta. We played Valdosta Lions one year. So we was coming down south. We had no problem with it. All we asked is give us our cut of the gate. That's all we wanted.
Go ahead with the
All right.
comments, baby, because that's gonna
Thank
be
you.
something I'm gonna revisit. I'm gonna revisit that. Appreciate that, sis.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
revisit that,
So,
bro.
all right. How you doing, Mr. Reiner? Just getting out of church. I mean, what you call it? Got out of church too. Tunes in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Andrew says Doherty got better this year, but wins at Thomasville and Northside Columbus. Mr. Wimbley says they
Lies.
used Mr. Wimbley said they used to have something like that at Georgia Southern called the Ert Russell Classic. D'Angelo says money. Dwayne said Valdosta and Lowndes. Andrew says Albany State University Big Blue Stadium can host a Kell Classic. Uh, I
Read on.
think they
Read on.
hold. Good God. I mean, they can, but my God, when I walked in that stadium, my eyes were assaulted. D'Angelo says control. Obadiah said, how big is Valdosta State Stadium or Valdosta Stadium? It's pretty decent size.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at USFUSU and Mercer. Let's see, Alvin and Nouns or Mercer. Okay, let me go. D'Angelo says West Georgia is considered Metro Atlanta. It is. Um, Mr. Harmon, welcome to the podcast, sir. He says they have the Ert Russell Classic at Georgia Southern. And Dwayne says Brunswick already has the Georgia Florida Classic. Barry says, welcome, friend. He said, bump all that. Brooks County ready. Are you ready for Worth? Okay.
My lord.
Uh Obadiah says Shakira ride over to FAMU and see their prices.
Hey, that's about 5 minutes away. I can handle that real quick. Like,
Is that D Wood? Welcome to the podcast, sir. We're about to talk about predictions in just a few minutes. Just hold on, sir. Hold on. What's going on, Mr. Redding? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to I have not. Guys, let me and I got so busy yesterday, Mr. Ryan. I ain't gonna even tell you about my day yesterday, and it's coming today too. I ain't signed up for this baby daddy shit. But either way.
my lord,
I've had I've had a busy 2 days, but guys, our nephew, do y'all remember the since I'm not
Future
on my
baseball
computer.
stud.
Yes, he we got him to third place last year. We can get him over the hump and win this thing this year. Our nephew Colton is gosh. He is in the running to get a scholarship. I think it's $25,000. So we need to vote for our favorite All Star. I'm gonna put that information on the page. I'm gonna put it in the group. And if I had my computer, I could get to it. Or Mr. Reiner, put the link in the chat so that people can do it, and
yeah.
we'll
Put it
keep
put it in the
announcing it.
chat or send it to me, and I'll link it.
There you have it.
Okay, okay. Mr. Allen, well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we got to talk about this, guys. Coach Boone is on the move. Go Big Blue. Listen,
Okay.
it's transfer portal city out here, guys. I know y'all ready to start talking about this and not that damn boring ass corky kale. Let's talk about this before we
My
get into
lord.
these predictions. All these damn transfers, everybody going in and out and under and around. It's old free for all, ain't it?
Hey, because
Okay.
as the children say, this shit is going on.
It's going
Yeah.
on.
Now let
Who
me
wanna
chime
start
in on
talking?
this. I'm gonna chime in on this because
Come
they
on,
talk
Bible
about my
study. Come on.
man. Shout out to Coach Daniel Boone Williams, man, because he come to a county where there's been a whole lot of move-ins going on around here. And every time he tried to attempt to make a move in, CHSA hotline was ringing.
Mm.
Oh, that wily boom, boy. He figured this thing out, boy. And everybody talking about Coach Boone gonna be gone and Coach Boone. Give some time and watch what Coach Boone do. And after what I saw with Northside last week playing against Perry, it was just a preseason scrimmage game, but what I saw was enough to let me know that Big Blue gonna be okay this year. Still playing in the toughest region in Georgia high school football. So I ain't saying they finna just go out and be world beaters, but they gonna be okay. And with that being said, Coach Boone, I'll be reaching out to you soon to get you on the show, bro.
My lord. And for y'all, check out the link. Athlete of the Year. Mr. Ryder has put the link in the chat. I want y'all to go and vote for our nephew.
Let's go, nephew.
And
So we can get.
I did pin it to the chat.
It's been
Thank
pinned,
you,
and
big.
we gonna push this until it's over. We need y'all to vote, okay? Cause he's very good and he's a great kid. He really is. Um, Zoe, don't be messy, friend. We so glad to see you.
Cause
We are.
listen,
Win.
we got cookies in the back. We got all kind of shit over here. Y'all was just at our old address. We moved.
Yeah, we had got so you didn't know because we were evicted before we you know.
Not evicted. They
Not
started talking
No.
evicted.
about
The-
eviction and we packed up.
Let me
She
find
said,
out I came home and had a note on my goddamn note.
I'm trying
she
to
said,
tell
we,
you, I ain't
she
never
said,
do
we got
shit
evicted.
like that.
Hell no.
We did. I went to try to go in the group. I said, "Well, goddamn, I ain't here no more." Okay, I love
Block.
you too. Anyway, but welcome, twin. I hope everything's going well for you, Zoe. Tell the other twin we said hey and come see us. Matter of fact, I see you haven't been on here. We've been saying Chris kind of gonna surprise some people this year. So you tell us what you think and what you saw, with your scrimmage. Uh, who ain't a threat to Pierce County, Mr. Van? Let us know. Obadiah said I've been sharing it since they first went live in all the groups. Now Obadiah, we had this discussion, didn't we? We had this discussion, Obadiah. I told you, hey baby, it's cooking. I'm on. It's gonna be a minute, but I put it in the oven.
I know.
I'm on the podcast.
I
Um,
know.
My lord, boy. I got,
my niece,
yo,
my niece, my niece, my niece. It ain't no man. Why y'all being funny? It ain't no man. Um, let's see. Boone selling that unstepped game. That's what Mr. Reddy said.
Let's go.
Uh, Zoe said, I just happened to be on Facebook and I heard your voice. Put that in the refrigerator.
As long as you ain't hear me say in what hill, then you good.
D'Angelo
Hey, and
said,
then
boom. Huh?
go ahead, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead, sis. I'm sorry.
No, cause I see Zoe commented again, so I was gonna kind of stay right there for a second. Too much y'all didn't pay y'all bills. First of all, let me tell you this: we paid the bills. We are the bill, okay? And that's why we had to leave.
Okay. Check was getting signed. But move
Yeah.
along.
Yeah, we gonna chill. Um, let's see. Um, D'Angelo said, Boone doing him. What's going on, E-Team? Several coaches in Middle Georgia are contractors. Several coaches in Middle Georgia can't develop talent.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Hmm. Well, we have this conversation a lot, E team and I. Um, and he bring up an interesting point though. When you look at the last couple of state champions on any level, um, are you getting great coaches that's developing players that's winning? Or are you getting the coaches that getting these move ins that just have to have the better team to win? Like, I mean, I look at Worth County. Worth County had a team. They all coming out of Worth County. You don't hear about no move ins and stuff. That had to be developed through their program. You know what I mean? So that I can understand what he's saying. But again, if what that old saying is when in Rome, I mean,
Do as
how would I
Rome.
want to? Why I want to sit here and try to develop players and put you through my program when the entire state has went to this. Let me see if
Gone.
I can get the hottest talent in here. I'm gonna join in too because I want to win just like they want to win. Coaches ain't being recognized for going 8-2, getting put out of the first round of the playoffs because they running into a juggernaut. Coaches are being recognized when they win state championship. So if it takes me to get players in because that's what the state is doing as a coach, I got my head in the ring too.
So here's the thing, and I've said this, and I think Yo and I had this conversation. Listen, you gotta have Jimmys and Joes and X's and O's. However, the X's and O's become more important when the Jimmys and Joes are at the same level. Does that make
Agreed.
sense?
Agreed.
Yeah. What you want, baby? Go ahead. You can have 'em. Yeah. So it is what it is, and you gotta adapt. Do y'all remember that movie How to Be a Player with Bill Bellamy?
Of course, one of my favorites.
What did he say about the giraffe? Remember when he was
Mm.
explaining to his sister
Give me a
I
when
minute.
remember.
Hold on.
I remember the movie, but I can't quote that. And then again, I'm surprised you even seen
Now,
my
for real,
cousin.
I'm with you on
Do
that.
you know who your cousin is?
it. Man, she don't watch movies. She don't watch movies though, bro.
I
Nah, but she one of the biggest players in Middle Georgia, though.
you know what? You a lie.
This is getting
You,
messy.
I
One
am not,
thing
honey.
about
I
it.
say to
One
myself,
thing about it. I bet you if a mule is coming, they run because she will chase them.
that is not true. I don't chase anybody. I don't chase anybody. What's going
Then
on,
one
I
Mr.
of
don't
them two.
remember.
Westbrook?
Look, I don't
What?
remember what he said to his sister about the giraffe, but I'm gonna have
Mhm.
to. And you just gave me a reason to watch it because I can't find it on Google. I just know a Sheikah Shay didn't stand a chance. I'll say that.
Basically what he was saying was a lot of when at one the giraffe in order to because they didn't really have any I can't quote directly, but it was something about when everybody was the same size, the giraffe was getting pushed out and couldn't get no food. So what did he do? What happened was over time the giraffe, their neck sprouted up so that they could eat was up top, right? So they adapted. That was my only
Mm,
point.
okay,
When
gotcha.
when everybody, when you're in a new environment and it's dog eat dog, you gotta adapt. And if you don't adapt, you won't get nothing.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Westbrooks, welcome to the podcast, sir. Hey, panel, Carver Columbus in here. Thanks to Lee County for giving us that work. They exposed our brand new secondary. They showed no mercy. We're gonna clean some shit up. We're gonna be all right, and I believe that. I believe that, and this gets back to kind of what we were talking about, Jimmy's and Joe's and X's and O's. I'm not saying that Jarvis Jones is not a great coach. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. But he had so many studs that he really, hell, I probably could have got you to the quarterfinals. You know what I'm saying? Me.
Yeah, he was a Tesla. It didn't have to be a Ferrari. He just crunk it up and sat back and let it drove itself.
Yeah. And so now, he still, listen, they still got premier talent at Carver Columbus. I think they're gonna be stellar. But I think we'll see a little bit more how they adapt. Like they got a new secondary. They lost a stud of a running back, and I think they got some new linemen and stuff. They're big and they're fast and all that, but I think we'll see a little bit more with that. Zoe said, with regard to Chris County, he said, I like what I saw. Young on defense, but I'm looking to go 7-3 or 6-4 at best.
Okay.
He
Man,
said,
hold on, babe. Let me check this guy. Okay.
why?
It's the
Where
sky.
like
Hey, hold on. It's the
the
sky.
guy
It's the
sky ain't
it's
falling,
the
bro.
is it green right now?
Oh man, the sky ain't falling, man. I'm saying Zoe Hill being honest about the Chris County Cougars, bro. I'm just trying to see the world for the end.
Shit, that's what I'm asking you. It's the sky green and not black or blue.
Hey man,
Do you
shout out
do you
Em.
see do you see a bright light coming from a round circle up in there?
Oh man, I don't see nothing going on right now, man.
Okay.
That's pretty
Do
scary.
you see anything falling towards us?
Y'all are crazy.
Oh
Okay,
Anyway,
I just wanted to make sure.
Zoe said, Zoe said, Name, do anybody want to come to Big Chris? I don't think it's fair.
no, that's right.
And that, hold on, the answer to your question is nope.
Whoa,
I
what's
know
going on, friend? He says, oh, here, y'all ain't big enough, cuz.
that.
Well, I'm gonna be quiet. What's up? See, what's up, Wildcat, Ricky Moss? See, leave it to the Wildcat to know what he's talking about. He said the giraffe had to adapt to reach its food. And so that's the point. Y'all gonna be fighting at the bottom, or you better go up top
Cause
with everybody else.
Ricky Moss went to Fort Valley State. He probably a player too, so he know that road then.
Whatever, baby. Let me tell y'all something. Never mind. Be quiet. Christopher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So going back to voting athlete of the year for our nephew Colton. The plans with the money is to upgrade his equipment, upgrade his training area at the house, and whatever is left to invest into another kid that may not have the opportunity that Colton has. So the money is going to go to a great cause. And if any of you have kids, y'all know that baseball is very, very, very expensive. It's an
It
expensive sport.
is. It
So
is, but your money returns to you if you're great and you stick with it. That's guaranteed money.
yes.
And if anybody know Christopher Reiner and his family, we had the opportunity to meet them at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium during one championship year. You would know that the man is honest about what he's saying. So please vote for the kid. Don't feel like, he's trying to get this money and do. If he said this is what the plans for that money is, trust me, this is a good family man. So y'all go and vote for our nephew, please.
Right.
Yes, and you can vote
Please.
every 24 hours. I know that's what I'll do. Zoe said y'all better keep y'all players away from Lee. See, Lee, how many
Hold on.
players did Lee County get? They got
Hey, real fast, Jack. Can I say something?
you can, sir.
The link for our nephew is on the screen. It's gonna stay on the screen for a minute, so y'all can screenshot it, typing in whatever you want to do. But that's the link to go vote for Colton.
Appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Zoe said, Zoe said y'all better keep your players from Lee. So they got somebody from Concord, they got somebody from Hoko. Who else they get? They lost one to Bainbridge.
Not they loaded.
And, and he is.
Listen, my baby is only 3 and is trying to be recruited to move to Lee County. So listen,
Hmm.
I understand. I get it. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's really serious over there, guys. But in the event that you if you're listening and you do have a child that's in sports, whether it's Lee County anywhere, if you're gonna make a move, make sure all your ducks in a row, because somebody
Bam.
gonna tell on your ass, and then we're gonna be reporting about it next Monday, to Wednesday or Friday.
Yes.
It is.
Cause
And real quick, I know I'm probably late because I was in the back room for a long time. Shit, I did my makeup and everything back there.
Oh my lord.
But
yeah, they still didn't help. Go ahead.
yeah, I know, right? But I know y'all was talking about the eligibility and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just say this real quick, man. What they doing to JD Garvin in Perry, Georgia, is a disgrace. All right, I won't touch on it too much, but come on, GHSA, and get it together.
Yeah, don't do too much because we need them passes.
I know, right? Shout out Dr. Scott, man. I reached out to him today.
Appreciate it.
On the show, have him on the show real soon. There's some questions we need answered.
Yes,
Mm,
but
mm, mm,
I'm
mm.
gonna say this, and I'm just gonna put this out for anybody. Listen, if the issue is if there's ever an issue with following a coach, regardless of what sport it is, you are supposed to have somebody on that staff that knows how this stuff works. You should know how difficult it is to maneuver around that rule. So I know the old adage is it's easier to get forgiveness than to get permission. But when you're dealing with somebody's eligibility and having them sit out for 365 days, it's best that if you don't know what you're talking about, you need to post an inquiry and or something. Um, somebody failed this kid. I ain't gonna say who it is,
Majorly.
but they really failed this kid. You got to make sure you got your ducks in a row before you pull stuff like that. Especially when following the coach is involved in any way. Unless, well, hell, this ain't. Unless you push that baby out your womb, or that kid came from your nut sack. Following a coach is really really difficult to to handle. So yeah, just make sure so that we can avoid all this stuff. Okay. Um, Dwayne, Mike, thirsty. Dwayne, Zoe said you can't have no watermelon.
It's all right. We
Just
brought the cookies.
Dwayne said Lee about to be statewide recruiting. Hell, Boone going out of state. How you doing, Mr. Robert? Woda said Dorty got a player from Lee, so what's the issue? There's no issue. I mean, everybody, it's a free for all. Shit, just like I said, it's a free for all. D'Angelo said Lee tired of losing to the mighty TCC. How you doing, Keita Boone? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Listen,
Uh,
I gotta hold on. Go back to D'Angelo. I gotta um go back and Google some stuff, but I tired of losing. So how many losses equates tired of losing? Cause I kind of been around and Lee County drug TCC. Not no offense. I'm not. I'm just speaking facts because I was present for that game. So what define tired of losing?
Good
maybe he's
question.
thinking the past few years, but then they beat him the year before last. So I think the last. I'm thinking he's talking about the last 4 to 5 years. I think maybe TCC is what three
But
and one or something like that.
let's be real. Like, how can they be tired if you think about it? Lee County, we all know was a joke. Let's be real. If
They
anybody
really
know Lee
bad.
County,
They
man, a joke.
good
Now,
and terrible.
let's be real. Since what '94 until about 4 or 5 years ago, Thomas County Central became relevant again. So I'm pretty sure Lee County got a lot of victories in there that would not equate to that, D'Angelo. I ain't gonna call you Deang because my sister asked me about that. So D'Angelo, um, I guess like you're saying, if you look at the last couple of years, I mean, I think
Since they've
case
been
in
in the
point,
region together, I think.
yeah, I think the case in point with Perry and Peach County. Peach County got about a 30 game plus victory lead over them, but the last
It's
4 years,
34 to
5
20.
years,
34 to
34 to
20.
12. Okay, so 22 victories ahead. But the last, 4 years, we're 3-1 against. And Perry got their chest stuck out. So I guess that's probably what he meaning. Like you saying, babe, I can understand that part, but I don't think that equates to being tired.
Um, Ryan says, with Camden having the same coaching staff from that 2016 Valdosta championship team, do y'all think they bring Camden back with Pruitt and Rodemaker and others?
Hmm.
I didn't know Rodemaker was down there. Hmm.
Hmm.
That's a good question, Mr. Wimley.
Hmm. Hmm.
Possibly, because
I just
Camden
know
wasn't bad.
Rodemaker coach.
Huh?
I'm
What?
saying, oh no, I'm just trying to get my 5 minutes of fame right now.
All right, sugar. I got three more comments, and you can say what you gonna say.
And
Obadiah
that's
said
how I
he.
love you.
I love you too, sugar. See, we starting off on a good note. Obadiah said, "I'm definitely gonna tell." He said the biggest question for the TCC versus Lee game is can TCC's O line hold up against the Lee County's defensive line? Hmm.
Hmm.
Mm,
We shall see.
mm.
Interesting.
Hold on. You been looking at my predictions?
No, sir.
Okay.
Nick says get out and recruit. Got kids coming from Southern California, Cleveland, Ohio, Honolulu, Hawaii. Everybody recruiting and stop snitching.
Hmm.
And
Oh,
Rocky
hey,
said
butts.
he said I'm tired of everybody talking about TCC 2 years ago. TCC was everybody homecoming, not hating. I'm just saying, come on, man.
Ooh, well, talk
Okay,
to
so
the
let's
people, sir.
Okay, so go ahead, Mr. Wizard. Do your thing. We're gonna listen to these predictions y'all been asking about.
So, it's the 26-27 season. And guess what?
What?
So,
Welcome, sir.
I missed y'all this off season. Did y'all have
Hmm.
a meet and greet?
We
We
did.
did.
We did.
Oh,
It was
you know what?
nice.
Ain't no telling where I was at. I was probably off in the Pacific,
Oh, we
down in the
we
Fiji.
we checked
Hey,
the skies for that too. We were making sure your broom didn't
cause
fly over.
Okay,
I just want to say, Mr. Wizard, I
but
think the witch showed up, but I was kind of confused because I mean she came, but you didn't. Fuck
Hmm.
was your antennas?
don't worry. See, now you doing too much. You ain't grown. You ain't elder folks' business, not grown folks, but elder folks' business. Okay,
Hey,
that's all I'ma say.
wait a minute now. I might be the baby of the bunch, but I ain't that young. Don't do that.
Okay, I'm just saying. So I'm gonna get through this real fast because I know y'all got things to do tonight. So I'm gonna start off with private. In private, I expect GAC to lose to North Hall. Of- I mean, if y'all got something else, let me know. I expect number 7, Athens Academy, to lose to number 5, Savannah Christian. And I expect number 10, Trinity Christian, to lose to Fellowship Christian. I just want to know y'all see any problems with that.
Jeremy said, "Wait, you got Carver losing by 3 touchdowns to Hebron Christian? That's going overboard, Wizard."
No, we're talking about Carver, Atlanta, not Carver, Columbus.
Hmm.
Got
Hmm.
that, Jeremy? How you doing, Mr. Robert? And how you doing, Mr. Suggs? Sitting here at the airport getting ready to head to Seattle to Sunday, celebrating me and my wife's anniversary, which is today. Happy
Happy anniversary, bro.
anniversary. May God bless your union and have a fantastic time in Seattle.
Yes, happy anniversary.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. I'm just gonna move on to 1A.
D'Angelo says it's very lopsided with TCC and Lee. Lee used to be our homecoming since 2010. It's 7-3 Thomas County Central's way.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay. Miss Heather, did I speak to you today? I'm sorry. Hello, pretty lady. How are you? Okay, go ahead,
Okay,
Mr.
1A.
Wizard. The floor is
Yes,
yours, sir.
thank you. Can you not hear me?
We hear you, sir.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
just
I just
wanted to
want to
make
make
sure.
sure. So,
Hello,
what?
Wizard. Thirsty, what happened to Wizard?
I don't know. Where we at?
Y'all
Y'all
having a
hear me?
conversation? What's
Yeah, we
going
I
got
on?
can
you,
hear the
bro.
wizard.
We
You hear
got
the
you,
wizard?
Wizard.
Yeah, I can
Yes.
Okay,
hear you.
so, again,
Hell, I
number
can't.
3, Clinch County loses to Fitzgerald. Uh, Early, Chris County. I'm gonna look for you to do me a favor this week and beat the number 16 in
Is something
1A
wrong
in
with
Early
my
County.
phone?
Yeah,
Gotta
it got to
be.
be you, sis, because I can hear good.
Yes, we hear.
God
So,
damn, what the hell is
I
going on?
expect Early County to
Hey,
lose to
log out and
Chris.
come back in. See this shit here.
Chris, do your
Bye.
thing. I'm rooting for you. Go, 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 Chris County. Okay, moving on to 2A. Okay, so we're gonna move on to 2A. So, into it. What is Thursday doing? Is Thursday been in the supplies already?
Think so.
Okay, so I expect number 1 Heard County to lose to Central Carrollton, which everybody should. I expect Thomasville to lose to Cairo. I expect Berkeley County to lose to West Lawrence. And I expect Brooks County to lose to Worth County. Now, Dodge County and Lamar County. That was a coin flip. You know, I had to find me a $1 coin and flip on that thing because the Magic 8 Ball didn't have an answer for me on this one.
Hmm.
So I flipped me a Susan B. Anthony coin, and I came up with Lamar County beating Dodge County this week.
Okay.
And I think that's on my pick'ems, if I ain't mistaken.
It's on the pick'em, sir.
Oh, speaking of which, you better get them in by 6 p.m. on Friday. Hi,
Wizard,
what's up?
I had briefly stepped away at the beginning of this poll. I just want to say I don't think that you and I are gonna be friendly foes this year, but moving right along.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on moving before I say something that got us fighting tonight. So,
You don't
3A,
want to fight me.
I'm gonna keep on moving. Toombs County loses to Benedictine by at least 10 points. And I think we can all agree to that. Hateville Charter, why you going down to Lee County messing with them folks?
Hello.
And again, as I already stated, I expect Cobb Atlanta to get shellacked, drugged, whatever y'all call it these days, by Hebron Christian. So I think we good on 3A.
Good
Can you
on
guys
3A.
hear me?
We got you, babe.
Can y'all hear
Can you hear
me?
us? Yes. Can you hear
Yes,
us?
yes, we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Sis, I
Oh
want to
my
know where the fuck you at.
God damn.
You don't want to know where she at. I already flew over her on my way home. Okay, so, 4A. I expect Sandy Creek to get drugged by Grace. I think Grayson bounced back from last week's loss and puts all their anger onto Sandy Creek. Um, Stevenson, Southwest DeKalb. I expect Stevenson to pull that out by at least one score. Peach County. If you don't beat there by 14, something wrong with y'all. Calhoun gets beat by Jefferson, and Doug loses by double digits to Carver Columbus. Any questions?
Nope. Just
Nope,
gonna save it.
You gonna
nope.
save it?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Hey, Goblet, hold me some some old perp in my cup, please.
You know what, Wizard,
Okay,
keep it
so
moving.
moving on to 5A. I do think Maris and Woodwood Academy gonna be a good game, but Maris is gonna pull it out. Outside of that, everybody at 5A should handle business with no problem.
Agreed.
Okay, gonna keep it on moving. 6A. So with 6A, again, Gainesville. It's gonna be the same result you had last year against Buford. Buford is gonna beat you, which is gonna be expected on Saturday. No problem with that. But tonight, right now, I need for y'all to tune in to the P Street Network. Cause I expect McKeachin to be killed by double digits tonight.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, don't get mad at me. Get mad at my magic 8 ball.
Well, real quick, Mr. Wizard, on your 8 ball, let me say something. The Houston County West Forsyth game, I don't think it
Yeah.
go that way.
Oh, so you telling me? So you don't think Houston County beat West Forsyth?
Number one, I don't think they win the game outright, and if they do pull it out, it sure ain't that big of a margin.
It's not gonna be by double digit.
Definitely won't
Well, I guess we just gotta watch that on Friday, huh?
be. Hmm.
Okay. Moving on to 7A. so I can wrap up my 5 minutes of fame during the week that y'all giving me. I ain't gonna lie.
Is that a complaint?
Hmm.
It is a complaint. Yes, it is. I need 5 minutes a week. But we gonna negotiate this contract. So
Hmm.
as y'all saw in 6A, I expect Thomas County Central to beat this Colquitt County team by double digits. Okay? So that's on the team in 7A that I expect to lose this week.
Ooh, I like that.
So here's my question. Should I show my pick'ems for the week? Or should I wait till 9 o'clock, 15 more minutes and let everybody figure them out?
Put your freckles up, brother.
Okay, this is the only week and the last week I'm gonna put my pick'ems up on the screen. Outside of that, y'all gonna have to wait till Wednesday night at 9 o'clock to see how I did my pick'ems. So here's my pick'ems for this week. You got till 6 p.m. Friday to get your picks in. So right now, I got 5 on it. Now, yo, last year you put 5 in on it, which made it a 10 or 100, right? You gonna do that this year?
Got you, Mr. Wizard. I'll put 5 in on it,
Okay, so we to
and
100.
Actually, you know what? This year I will contribute as well. I got 5 on it too.
Ooh,
oh,
man, we up to 150 today on the pickles. I love you, mother. Shut your mouth. I'm talking about the Gridiron Podcast. I love y'all.
We
So
love you
the
too, Wizard.
the pickums is set already to pay out $150 in December. You know what? What's our good friend down there in Columbus that doubled what we had?
J-Lo.
Y'all think he gonna match it?
Has is he a part of this? Has he moved over to this page?
Oh, I don't know about social media.
We'll figure it out.
Yes,
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All I
J-Lo
know
has.
is I'm just saying all I know about is the Facebook gram. I don't know about what y'all got going on. So
Right.
those are my pickums for the week. If you think my well, hold on, don't my pickums habit. Give me some more perks. Thank you. So, my predictions and my pickums for the week. If you think you're better than me, get your pickums in by 6 p.m. on Friday. Y'all got anything
Got.
else for me?
Nah, man, be careful on that broom. You got that purple going tonight.
Well, I ain't driving shit. I mean, the goblet driving, so I'm good.
Do your thing then.
Alright, peace out. I'ma see y'all on
Yeah,
Monday.
Wizard.
How?
You just better hope I show up Monday with a positive attitude. Cause if I do not, yo, I'm gonna be on your ass like club closed.
Ooh, okay. I'm, I'm not scared. I'm just a little worried.
We do thank you, Wizard, for your appearance tonight. Everybody, please act accordingly.
Alright, y'all be easy. See y'all Monday.
All right, Wizard. Good night.
Man, I thank the Wizard. Um, 2 games that I was really looking for him to have on the Pickums would have been the Thompson County Central and Colquitt game and the Peach and Perry game. So those, I think, 2 games that when you look at it, it can go either way. I think Peach and TCC pull it out, and I'm glad he didn't have them on the Pickle.
Man,
Bro,
I'm
check
gonna
this.
be honest with you.
Check the
Go
back.
ahead. Oh, okay. I did. I got it. I'm gonna be honest with you. When you look at the Peach and Perry game, right? One thing is, and I don't think a lot of people realize this. Perry just had a player rude and eligible before the season. That's number one.
Hmm.
A key player that would have made a difference on their season. And then you
Hmm.
got to look at what's been going on historically between in the series.
Hmm.
So that's why I don't. I mean, me personally, I would not have put that game on there because it's favored. It leans towards Peach County.
Hmm.
Now, when
What?
you look at
Wow.
the,
Why was
huh?
Colquitt and what's call it not there? Just
So,
curious.
in my opinion, is this. This is just my opinion. I don't think that game was on there for the simple fact of Colquitt is not the Colquitt of
Last
it's not the
couple of
same team
years.
for 3 years ago. It's not the same team. It's not the
Yeah, I
Colquitt
mean,
County that
I
we know
agree.
Colquitt County to be.
But
I agree with what you're saying with it.
42-14, I
Yeah, I
don't know.
mean,
I
that's
mean,
what
one,
I'm
they're
saying.
playing
You
in
never
Thomas
know.
County Central. They're playing in Thomas County Central. They're not playing in Moultrie.
Okay. But have a safe flight, Mr. Suggs. I'm jealous. I want to be on the flight with my man. I ain't
Hello.
got one, but still.
I'm
I
trying to
want
tell you,
to
celebrating the anniversary and shit.
I'm
yeah,
trying to figure out which one.
Hey, I
I'm a
love
little
that for
better.
y'all.
I do. I do. I think it's a
Listen,
wonderful
it's all
thing.
right.
Yeah,
By
I'm
I think
still
it's a
humbug.
trying to
wonderful
figure
By
thing.
out. I'm still.
humbug.
I'm with you,
Which
bro.
one?
Oh,
Hey, I'm look. I'm right there with y'all. I'm with y'all too.
What you mean?
Y'all know that. I'm with them
Oh,
too on the buy humbug, but
oh
Yeah,
you
man.
yeah.
know, I do. Yeah.
He talking about
Uh
which
huh.
one? I ain't got none. I don't have. I have zero.
Well, I'm gonna say
yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, you know what? Jess ain't got. You right. You right. You right, Auntie. You ain't. You got zero.
I ain't even gonna say nothing.
You got a whole. Got you got a whole team.
Why
But
fly?
anyway,
That's all.
you got a whole
Why
starting
fly,
lineup.
Y'all ain't gonna do that.
bro? I'm gonna
No,
just say why
Not
fly.
to my sister.
You ain't gotta
Why
fly.
fly? Yeah,
thank you,
yeah.
sis.
You
You
gotta
know
hide
what?
where you gotta hide.
We
You
ain't
ain't
gonna have
gotta
that
fly.
but you know what? We ain't finna have that conversation. Like we ain't gonna put her business out there on the street. I do want y'all to know this right now. If y'all are not watching P3 Network, McKeachin is up on Kale handling business right now. Last time I saw the score was 13-3, McKeachin. They're in a commercial break right now, but when they come back live, I'll let you know what the live score is. I wish
So
we could show it, but I ain't trying to get this podcast removed from different
Facebook.
sites.
So how does McEachern look?
Uh, it's not how McKeachin looks. I'm sorry. It's how bad Kale looks.
Thank you. I was just about to say, Kale had an opportunity. They had a window. They had a couple of classes coming through. I don't think
Yeah.
Kale would be the same team of old, so you can't really judge McKeitchen on this game. Now, again, if they go out and hammer them, you can say, okay, McKeitchen gonna be pretty good. But if they barely get by, then I'll be scared for McKeitchen this year because Kale is not gonna be Kale of old, which you've been seeing the last 4 to 5 years from them.
Yeah. So
Valley
yeah,
girls do it best.
what I've
What
been
is
looking
it?
at, Kale is not gonna be Kale. The only reason we know why Kale is in this playing this game is because of the organization.
Ah, makes sense.
My lord, get to the comments. Oh my
I
lord.
saw that. Do what best? We do a lot of great stuff, but I don't know what you talking about. If that's what you talking about,
My lord.
y'all gonna start
So
disparaging me.
while we're in the comments, as I try to divert the attention, um, Mr. Little, you've become one of my favorite trolls because you actually keep it respectful. So I can talk to you year after year. Um, elaborate on what you're saying. What do you mean you heard Thomasville is taking a step back?
He said
I
he
mean,
don't
I've
know.
been
That's why
saying
he
it
don't
all.
believe it.
Okay, so it was there a conversation like there had to be something more said than okay, Thomasville took a step back this year. Just tell me. I want to know. I can somewhat answer any questions that you have and tell you this for sure. We gonna be on y'all ass like club clothes. That ain't never gonna change.
So can I comment on this, please? Insert something on this.
Go
Um,
ahead.
when it comes to TCC, I know for me personally, yes, I expect their defense to take a step back. I expect their offense to maintain the momentum from last year. Don't get now. Hold on. Hear me out on this before you say this. Before you say what you got to say, yo. Hear me out on this. We, I, you lost a defense. You lost a generational defensive player. Um, you lost a. I'm not gonna say a few generational offensive players, but you lost some key players on offense, which I think you will be easily replaced. It's the defense that I have questions on, right? Um,
And
because
we talking about
let's
TCC,
be
right?
honest. Yeah, we're talking about TCC. And let's be
Okay.
honest, when it comes to TCC, the biggest replacement you had to make was at that left edge. Do you
Mm,
have somebody that can replace Kane? That can step up
mm.
and maintain that level of play and force a entire offensive scheme to go away from that kid? And that's
Who?
my biggest question.
Jeremy, that's not
Can
true,
I answer
baby.
this? Can
Hmm.
I answer this?
Hmm.
TCC has showed, especially in regards to your comments, they've showed time and time again that they can stand the test. Um, Losing Cam Brooks, of course, that's a big thing. However, Cam got hurt and someone else had to step up. So even if that player that had to step up did not equate to Cam's, talent or whatever, and not knocking nobody, but even if the kid didn't equate to be a Cam Brooks, because you can't really, you only get one of them. He did get the experience. He got the playing time, and there's
Hmm.
that. And TCC has proven time and time again that they are loaded. It doesn't matter. They have the feeder program literally coming in from the AAU teams. I don't even know if it's called AAU with football, but with the teams that
Southern
are not,
team, yeah.
yeah, they're not attached to the school per se, but then they go on to their school of choice, whether it be the city or the county, and they develop from there. TCC is developing the players at an early age. It does not matter or what was lost. They have the talent on board to compensate for what they've lost.
Well, and I hear what you said, sis, but you got to understand. I'm gonna play devil's advocate on here. Losing someone with the talent of a Cam Brooks that will make an offensive coordinator rethink his whole philosophy for that one game, because that's what happened. Offenses did not want to go towards that side of the defense, i.e., running the ball at least. But yes, Lee County, which was what, 2 years ago, going on 3 years now, exposed TCC when Cam got hurt. But we have to understand what Lee County had that time. They had a Tim Tebow 2.0. They had a they had one of the greatest running backs in the state of Georgia behind him, right? And when Cam stepped off that field, they ran to that side and they gained positive yards, positive plays, they had positive results. Going to where Cam was not at. So, and the only thing I'm gonna say to that is when I brought that up, you know, I got I got shot, I had shots coming at me because I brought up reality of what happened at that time. But my thing is that was a vital part of TCC's defense. Now, I'm only talking about that defensive line. That's all I'm talking about right now is that defensive line and replacing Deuce at running back. I feel they got a replacement at running back for Deuce. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. They got depth there. They had depth there. It's going to remain in play. It's just how does that defensive line shape up and force offensive coordinators to rethink their philosophy and rethink their scheme. That's the thing I need to see from I want to see from TCC this year.
So
Well,
so again, I go back to my point that I made earlier. You keep over demanding stuff from TCC, and they showed you, they've proven to you that they stand the test.
No.
Like they rise to the challenge every time. Hold on, hear me out. Hear me out, because
Okay.
again, saying we're talking about maybe like one. How many games did they miss without Cam? I'm not sure, but there wasn't a loss attached to it.
Correct.
The
You are
other
correct.
team did not dominate them. So again, I stand by what I said. No, you cannot replace a Cam Brooks. You just cannot.
Yeah.
However,
But
at
my
the
whole
same time, you
Mhm.
also have to be well aware of your team and the talent that they possess already to be able to coach them up to be possibly another Cam Brooks or
And
just,
I'm with you on
the
that.
next best player.
And I'm with you on that. That's why I say I have no issues with their offense. Their offense is going the TCC offense is going to produce just as it did last year. I have no issues with their offense. The only question is that left edge. And how does that left edge makes the opposing team's offensive coordinator react? That's all I'm saying. That's the only question right now is how is that left edge going to play into this season? Because, and the reason I say this, and let's be real about the game, if an offense feels that they can attack both edges, then that's what they're going to do, and it's going to keep that TCC, and it's going to make that TCC defense at times stay on their heels instead of the balls at their feet. They're not going to be able to attack because now an offense is able to play a balanced offense. That's all I want to see is how is the TCC defense going to come into the season and force an offensive coordinator's hands. That's all I want to see because TCC knows this as a fact. You did not run, nor did you pass, or try, I'm not going to say pass, but roll out or scramble to that left side, to your offensive right, the defensive left. You just did not do that because you knew you had a generational talent sitting there waiting for you to come to him.
Okay,
But
so
that's all I'm saying.
shout out to Prince, and correct me
Okay,
it on the.
so
Hold on, sis. Wait,
let
wait,
me
wait,
read
wait,
some of
wait.
these comments. Let me read what pertains to what y'all are talking about. D'Angelo said, "Remember this, number 93, defensive tackle." Jeremy said something earlier that I just did not agree with. He said that whole offense basically was predicated on Deuce, and that's not a true
I'm
statement,
not
Jeremy.
saying I'm not
I
Oh,
saying
not
they were
said
true.
predicated
you.
on
I
Deuce.
said Jeremy. I didn't say you. I said Jeremy said that, and I don't agree with what he said. Let me find his comment.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
So,
I do not
so
agree with
listen,
it either.
while you're
Yeah,
looking for the
I
comment,
was that's not true.
can I shout
But
out this kid, Prince
what's
Shay?
going
I'm
on,
not.
Mr. Map? Welcome to. Yeah, he said Deuce carried that TCC offense last year. That's just not true. He was an integral part of it, but he did not carry it. I mean, it was it
He
was
didn't.
just they just had a great offense.
Yeah, they
Um,
had a great
he,
offense.
Heather said, I feel like they're young, but taking a step back, not really. From the scrimmage I saw against Pelham, they played with a lot of heart and intensity. Thomasville will be okay this season. Okay, y'all heard that from from Heather, and she saw that. She saw it.
Mm,
Kenneth said Prince She is legit on defense. I think he's talking about Thomas County Central.
he is.
Um, let me see. Jeffrey Roberts has a question. He said, "Not sure if you all talked about it, but what do y'all think about that defensive line transfer to Lee County?" Um, I Lee doing Lee stuff, and I mean, we talked about it. We were just basically, it's a free for all. Hell, that's what we doing. You know how people like that's what we doing now. Yeah, that's what we doing now. That's all I can say. Um, let's see. Oh Lord, Jeremy said TCC is similar to Cedar Grove during their championship run. I don't agree with that either,
No,
Jeremy.
I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with that.
Uh,
And hold on, just real fast. I want to comment on that. If
uh
I had to say one thing, TCC, you can't compare TCC and City Grove when City Grove was making their run, primarily because of the depth. Like, City Grove really didn't have the depth that TCC has. Um, what you had to realize watching these games, there was a lot of players going two ways for City Grove, and they were just well conditioned. But when you look at TCC, they got a platoon system going: offense, defense, special teams. City Grove was not a City Grove never had that luxury because of personnel on the sidelines. So you can't compare those two teams. They're in two different classes for a reason. Yes, you might look at certain games against, i.e., Colquitt County, where they took them to the buzzer, or Westlake, where it came down to a final play in the end zone, in the red zone. But at the end of the day, if City Grove had the depth that a TCC had, it'd be we wouldn't be discussing. We would never have a conversation of that championship game against Sandy Creek if City Grove had the depth and personnel that a TCC had. And
okay.
I'm done with that one.
All right. Well, we about to be done either too because it's after 9 o'clock. Um, how you doing, CJ Lane? Welcome to the podcast, Cook Hornets. He said, I just saw your score prediction was just know Coach Pig Brown's gonna have our boys fired up and ready.
That's
Get
fine.
ready.
That's fine. All I want to say is McKeithen is up 27-3 on Kale right now in the second quarter with 2 minutes left to go.
Yeah. Anthony Stanley said, he said Cook County. Anthony said it can be an overall team effort on defense instead of depending on one player to disrupt an offense, just flowing free without Cam. And welcome to the podcast, Mr. Stanley. Guys, we got anything else to do? We about to
All
shut it
I'm saying
down.
is that was a funny comment because Cam made offensive coordinators rethink their philosophy in their game. I'm sorry. If you can't recognize that as a fan of the game, then I think you're looking at the game.
Okay. Well, we thank y'all so much for joining us this evening. Guys, Friday is upon us. I'm excited. Football season always gets me excited. Have a very busy weekend. Um, I wish all your teams the best of luck. Um, y'all might see something this Friday between 5:30 and 4:30, like 4, 5, 6. Check in. We might be going live this Friday. Just see. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. And anything else y'all got to say?
And hey, good luck on Friday. May your teams arrive healthy and depart healthy on Friday. And let's have a great 2026-27 season.
I couldn't hear you, Shakira.
I just
You talking
okay.
sugar. I'm
Well, I
sorry. I can't hear you.
Mike, can you hear me?
Yes,
And my
Oh,
apologies. I'm not
yes,
hearing.
I can. Hold on, Jess. Hold on, Jess. Hold on, Jess. She's trying to say something. Say what you got to say, Shakira.
I need for sis to be where the fuck she supposed to be at next week because we ain't gonna be doing this. Um, and not to cut her off, but we do thank you guys for tuning in. Can you hear me now?
All right, all right, Jess. It's on you. Let's close this
Okay.
out. Let's take us home. Somebody tell me what to do when I need to do it.
Okay. First of all, I want to apologize to you all for all of my technical difficulties tonight. I should be back in business come come this Friday. And my Thursday, push the goddamn button.
Okay.